Chapter 1. Reflections in the Vault of Shadows.
In the night-shrouded heights of Kareth, the city floats upon ancient engines and whispered spells. Its towers pierce the clouds, their lanterns flickering like distant stars. Somewhere along the maze of sky bridges and shadowed alleys, a figure slips unseen. A thief with a purpose.
Easy enough, if you know where to look. The rich always think their treasures are safe above the clouds.
Lira's fingers dance along a rooftop ledge, her gaze fixed on the distant spire. Lord Vaileth's vault, rumored to hold secrets best left untouched. A silent leap, a whispered curse, and Lira slips through the cracked window of the vault. Inside, the air is thick with the scent of dust and old magic.
All these wards, and not a single trap for a window. Lucky me. Or maybe not.
Rows of relics glimmer in the gloom. Jeweled daggers, faded banners, and at the heart, an ornate mirror, its surface swirling with shadows.
What secrets do you hold, old glass?
As her fingers brush the mirror's frame, a chill runs through her veins. In the darkness, something stirs. The air freezes, and a voice echoes from the crypt dark corners.
Foolish child, do you know what you touch? That mirror is no trinket for mortal hands.
Then you should have locked your window, lich.
The mirror shows only ruin. Take it, and you take its curse.
Lira darts forward, snatching the mirror just as spectral hands reach from the shadows. She tumbles back through the window, the vault erupting in a chorus of furious whispers. Back atop the city's rooftops, Lira clutches the stolen mirror to her chest. The surface ripples, showing not her reflection, but fire, blood, and faces she's never seen.
What is this?
Kingdoms fall in silence. Shadows devour the sun, and at the last, her own face, pale and lifeless, eyes wide with terror.
No, that's not real. It can't be.
As dawn breaks, Lira wraps the mirror in cloth, heart pounding with questions she cannot answer.
I didn't come this far to run from shadows. If fate thinks it can scare me, it's in for a fight.
Below, in the waking city, rumors already stir. The Lich's vault has been breached. In distant towers, eyes turn toward the sky, and old debts are remembered. The mirror's curse is loose, and the hunt has begun.
Chapter 2. Shadows over Kareth.
Dawn spills golden light over Kareth's spires, but the city stirs with unease. Word of the Lich's vault breach spreads like wildfire, setting tongues wagging in every market and tavern.
Seal the eastern bridges. No one leaves until we find the thief. Search every shadow.
Lira moves through winding alleys, cloak drawn tight, the mirror hidden beneath layers of cloth. Every glance feels like a threat.
Should have stayed in bed, Lira, or picked an easier mark.
In the shadow of a crumbling clock tower, a figure waits. The prophet's voice is little more than a whisper, but it cuts through the morning hush.
The glass you carry drinks the future and spits out ruin. You cannot run from what you've stolen, child.
Who are you to talk about my business? You spying for the Lich or just mad?
I see threads tangled by your hand. The dead stir, and the living are blind. Beware the faces in the flames.
The prophet's eyes shimmer beneath the veil, seeing things Lira cannot.
What do you want from me?
To warn you, not all hunters wear armor. Some wear your own face.
The prophet vanishes into the mist as quickly as they appeared. Behind Lira, shouts echo. Captain Marrow's men are closing in.
Not today, Captain. I'm not ready for a cell. Vault's fence.
She darts through market crowds, dodging baskets, sidestepping traders, the mirror heavy against her ribs.
There, on the rooftop. Don't let her escape.
Lira clambers up drain pipes, leaps a dizzying gap, and vanishes over the city's edge onto a swaying sky bridge. Safe for a moment, Lira ducks into an abandoned bell tower. She unwraps the mirror, heart pounding, and peers into its depths.
Show me what you want, then. I'm listening.
Smoke swirls across the glass. Faces flicker, some strangers, some familiar. One face lingers, her own, twisted with fear.
Why do you keep showing me?
In the vision, shadows close around her, and a voice, not her own, whispers from the glass. The hunt begins, Lira. Night falls, and Lira slips through the shadows toward the city's lower rings. She knows she can't face what's coming alone.
If anyone knows how to break a curse, or at least survive one, it's him.
She approaches a battered tavern door, knuckles poised to knock. Beyond it waits a disgraced knight, rumored to owe his life to the darkness she now carries. As she raises her hand, a shadow detaches from the alley behind her, blade glinting in the moonlight.
Chapter 3. Blades in the Fog.
The alley behind the battered tavern breathes mist and menace. Lira senses movement. A shadow slides from the gloom, steel flashing.
You stole what should not be stolen. Return the mirror, and your death will be swift.
I'm not in the habit of handing over my hard work to cowards in hoods.
The assassin lunges. Lira twists aside, metal singing as blades clash in the fog.
Who sent you? Vaelith? Mero? Or someone worse?
Suddenly, a battered sword cleaves through the mist, knocking the assassin back. Sir Garen steps into the light, armor dented but eyes sharp.
If you're here for her, you'll have to go through me.
Inside the tavern's dim warmth, Lira and Sir Garen sit across from each other, both wary, the mirror wrapped between them.
You've made powerful enemies, thief. Why not throw that cursed thing into the sea and vanish?
Because I want answers, and right now you're the only one mad enough to help me find them.
I've seen that kind of glass before. Long ago, in the ruins beneath Kareth. If you want to live, we start there.
A pact is forged over tankards and suspicion. Outside, the assassin's body is gone. No sign but a smear of blood on the cobbles. In the city's watchtower, Captain Mero pores over maps, his finger tracing Lyra's likely escape routes.
She's clever, but she's not a ghost. Double the patrols near the old ruins. She'll head for ground she knows.
Beneath Kareth's lights, shadows lengthen. The prophet's silhouette lingers at the watchtower's edge, eyes hidden.
The mirror's path is blood and ash. Beware the night's regret, Captain.
If you truly see fate, Prophet, tell me where she's going.
Where secrets are buried, so too is doom. You'll find her where the stones weep.
In a cramped upper room, Lira unwraps the mirror under Sir Garen's watchful gaze. Candlelight flickers across its surface.
You said you've seen one of these before. What did it do?
It showed me my own ruin, my exile. But this one, it feels older, hungrier.
Lira tilts the mirror, catching strange runes etched along the frame, runes she hadn't noticed before.
There's something here. Look, a mark, like a sigil. Do you know it?
I do. It's the seal of the Hollow Court. Gods help us.
Thunder rumbles over Kareth as the city braces for storm. Lira and Garen hide the mirror, fear twisting in their guts.
What is the Hollow Court?
A council of the dead. Exiled mages and kings, older than this city. If the mirror bears their mark, we're in deeper than I thought.
Below, boots splash in puddles as Mero's men close in. Lightning flashes, illuminating the assassin's mask on a windowsill, left as a warning. In the next flash, the mask is gone and a whisper curls through the gloom. You're not the only one who can see.
Chapter 4. Echoes Beneath the Stones.
Rain drums the city above as Lira and Sir Garen slip into a forgotten stairwell. Stone steps spiraling down beneath Kareth.
The Hollow Court's secrets are buried deep. Deeper than most dare to dig.
Lucky for us, I make a living where others fear to tread.
Shadows press close as their lantern flickers, illuminating crumbling murals. Kings in chains, mages weeping fire, and a mirror at the center of it all. The air grows colder. Wisps of pale blue light drift from the walls, coalescing into spectral forms, guards of the Hollow Court.
They don't look friendly.
Stay behind me. Don't let them touch you.
The spirits drift closer, hollow eyes fixed on the mirror at Lyra's side. One reaches for her, its touch chilling the air. One...
What do they want from us?
Not us. The mirror.
The spirits part as Lira presses onward, drawn to a mural depicting the Hollow Court in judgment. At the mural's base, ancient runes pulse with faint light.
Garen, help me with this. There's something behind these stones.
Together they pry loose a brick, revealing a hidden alcove. Inside, a fragment of parchment, brittle as dust, etched with a warning.
Let none bear the mirror's burden, lest the court awaken and the dead reclaim their due.
Too late for warnings now. The mirror chose me, or I chose it.
Above ground, Captain Marrow and his guards scour the rain-soaked streets, interrogating beggars and merchants alike.
Search every cellar, every crypt. They're running out of places to hide.
Atop a clock tower, the prophet clutches his tattered cloak, eyes glazed with visions. Lightning flashes as he sees Lira and Garen surrounded by spectral judges below.
Muffly, the stones remember. The court stirs. The mirror's end is the city's end. Unless the thief breaks the chain.
In a vaulted chamber deep below, Lira and Garen stumble into a hall lined with thrones of bone. At the center, a spectral judge rises, robes swirling in ghostly wind.
Mortal trespassers, you bear the mark of the mirror. Speak or be judged in silence.
I stole nothing from the dead that wasn't already stolen from the living. If you want the mirror, say it plain.
The mirror is a wound in the world. Its bearer must answer for the pain it brings.
As the spectral judge raises a bony hand, the chamber's walls flicker with images of burning cities and falling stars. The judge's verdict falls, unheard by mortal ears, as darkness closes in.
Chapter 5. Chains of the Hollow Court.
The vaulted chamber throbs with spectral energy as the judge's hand remains raised. Ghostly chains coil from the thrones, lashing around Lira and Sir Garen's wrists.
By the law of the hollow court, you shall face the truths you would rather bury. The mirror will show, and the court will weigh.
I've got nothing to hide but my next move.
I'll answer, if it means freedom for us both.
The mirror glows between them, swirling with visions neither can control. The chamber darkens as the mirror projects scenes into the air. Lira as a child, stealing bread to survive. Garen in armor, turning away from a burning village.
Each choice is a link in the chain. What price would you pay to break yours?
I would pay anything, except another innocent's life.
No one gave me a choice. The world took, so I took back.
The visions twist. The burning kingdoms Lira saw before, Garen's own sword striking down a friend. The mirror always present, always watching. The judge's gaze lingers on the mirror as the visions fade, leaving the room shrouded in silence.
The mirror is a fragment of the chain that binds the restless dead. To break it is to risk chaos. To keep it is to court ruin. Choose your path, servants of fate or breakers of chains.
If there's a way to end this without more death, tell us, what must we do?
Seek the heart where the chain was forged. The living and the dead must walk together, or all will fall.
Then we'll find it, but you must let us go.
Above, Captain Marrow's patrols move closer to the catacomb entrance, lanterns bobbing through the storm.
The old crypt's been disturbed. Ready your blades. If they're down there, we'll flush them out.
In a nearby tower, the prophet shudders as a silver chain snaps in his vision, and darkness spills across the city.
The first chain breaks. The end is no longer waiting. It's waking.
In the depths, the spectral judge raises both hands and the chains binding Lira and Garen dissolve. The ground trembles as a great chain behind the thrones cracks and falls away.
The first chain is broken. Find the heart, or doom will follow your every step.
Garen, we need to move, now.
As Lira and Garen flee the collapsing chamber, the mirror pulses with new, furious light. Above, Captain Marrow's men break through the crypt's doors. Shadows spill from the broken chain, and something ancient stirs in the darkness behind them.
Chapter 6. The Heart of Shadows.
Stones rain from above as Lira and Sir Garen sprint through the collapsing catacomb. Behind them, a spectral beast howls, its form flickering between shadow and bone.
Whatever that thing is, it's not here to judge us, just to eat us.
Keep moving. There, down that tunnel.
Their footsteps echo as they duck into a narrow side passage, the catacomb shuddering with the beast's fury. The tunnel spills them into a vast, forgotten undercity. Crumbling columns, broken statues, and old market stalls cloaked in dust.
I thought the stories were just that. Stories, No one's walked here in centuries.
We're not the only ones now. Keep your eyes open.
The mirror pulses with faint light, casting strange symbols onto the flagstones. Lira traces them, searching for meaning. Lira holds the mirror up, watching as light refracts into a path of glowing runes leading deeper into the Undercity.
Look, these marks. They match the sigil the judge showed us. This has to be the way.
Or a trap. But we've come too far to turn back now.
They follow the trail through the ruins, every shadow promising danger as the beast's distant growls echo behind them. Far above, Captain Marrow and his guards search the crypt's shattered remains, lanterns probing the darkness.
They've gone deeper. There must be another way down. Find it, or we answer to Valeth himself.
Elsewhere, the prophet staggers as visions of darkness and chains swirl before his eyes. He sees Lira and Garen running, the beast closing in, and a sealed gateway glowing with ancient power.
The heart draws them near, but so too the end draws breath.
Lira and Garen reach an immense stone archway sealed by runes and marked with the hollow court's sigil. The mirror glows fiercely as the beast's howls grow louder.
The runes! Can you read them? There's got to be a way through.
It's old magic. Older than the city. We'll have to risk it.
As Garen presses his hand to the sigil and Lira lifts the mirror, the runes flare with blinding light. The beast lunges from the darkness behind them, just as the gateway begins to open.
Chapter 7. Threshold of the Forsaken Heart.
Blinding light erupts from the runes as the gateway yawns open. Lira and Sir Garen tumble through, the spectral beast's claws scraping stone inches behind them. Roar. Fading.
That was too close. Is it gone?
For now. But I doubt we're safe in here.
The gateway seals behind them, muffling the beast's cries. They stand in a vast sanctuary, its walls etched with shifting symbols, its silence heavy with old magic. As they press deeper, the sanctuary warps, shadows flicker, and whispers fill the air. The mirror's surface stirs, reflecting scenes from Lira and Garen's pasts.
The walls are watching us. Or is it the mirror again?
It's both. This place is meant to test us.
Figures from their memories appear. A lost friend, a bitter rival, a childhood home in ruins. The sanctuary forces them to confront regrets and truths they'd rather forget. A spectral figure coalesces before them, armored and imposing, face hidden behind a mask of silver and ash.
None may pass who carry unbroken chains. Declare your purpose, or be bound to your guilt forever.
We seek the heart where the chain was forged. Release us or test us. Either way, we move forward.
If this is another riddle, I'm all out of patience. What do you want from us?
The guardian raises its hand and the sanctuary trembles, illusions swirling into a doorway of shadow and light. Urgent. Far above, Captain Marrow's men discover the open gateway's remnants and redouble their search.
They're close. I want every entrance watched. Whatever lies beyond that gate, we're not leaving empty-handed.
In his tower, the prophet staggers beneath the weight of a new vision. A heart of darkness pulsing at the world's core, and two lights flickering on its edge.
Chains break, hearts bleed, and the end waits for no one.
The guardian gestures, and the new doorway swings open. Beyond lies a deeper chamber, its walls pulsing with forbidden power.
Whatever waits in there, we face it together.
No more running then. Let's finish what we started.
As they step through, the chamber seals behind them and a shadow detaches from the far wall, something ancient and hungry waiting in the dark.
Chapter 8. Beneath the Bleeding Sigil.
The rune-lit chamber throbs with shadow. Lira and Sir Garen freeze as the ancient shadow slithers from the wall, its form writhing with 1,000 faces.
You who break chains, why do you seek the heart? Speak or be devoured by your own darkness.
We seek to end what should never have begun. The mirror's curse must be broken.
If you want the mirror, come take it. But I won't let it destroy anyone else.
The shadow recoils, testing their resolve, flickering with the faces of those they've lost. The ancient shadow lashes out, sigils bleeding crimson on the walls as illusions swirl, painful memories twisted into weapons.
Ignore it, Garen. It's just tricks. It can't hurt us if we don't let it.
Easier said than done.
Lyra's hands drip with imagined blood. Garen's armor cracks with phantom fire. Still, they hold fast, refusing to break.
Chains break, but wounds linger. Will you bleed for your freedom?
The mirror pulses, light shining through the darkness. Lira lifts it, and the chamber is flooded with visions. Cities burning, chains snapping, the hollow court in agony.
It's showing us why it was made. The mirror's not just a prison, it's a key.
And if we use it wrong, we release everything it's meant to hold.
The heart is broken. The chain unravels. Only the worthy may choose the ending.
The shadow recoils, leaving behind a path of blood-red light leading deeper beneath the city. Urgent. Above, Captain Marrow's men uncover the secret entrance to the sanctuary. Lanterns flicker as they prepare to descend. Boots, echoing.
Ready yourselves. I want the mirror intact and its bearers alive, if possible.
In his tower, the prophet is racked by visions. Blood flooding the streets, the city's heart exposed, and a choice that will doom or save all.
The time of chains is ending. The time of choice begins.
Lira and Sir Garen follow the bloodlit path, the sanctuary walls pulsing with ancient power. The mirror vibrates with every step.
Whatever's ahead, it's older than any curse. Ready?
Ready or not, we keep going. The city's fate depends on it.
The path narrows, ending at a sealed iron door, its center marked by a sigil that bleeds and shifts. As Lira raises the mirror, the sigil pulses and the door begins to scream. First.
Chapter 9. The Scream of Forgotten Doors.
The iron door shrieks as Lira lifts the mirror. Blood trickles from the sigil, pooling at their feet. The door's surface warps, then splits open with a deafening cry.
Never thought I'd miss ordinary locks.
We're past the point of turning back.
They step inside, swallowed by darkness and the scent of old blood. The door slams shut behind them, sealing out the world above. Within, walls pulse with veins of molten metal. The floor shifts beneath their feet. The labyrinth hums, alive with ancient magic.
The place is alive and watching us.
Stay close. Nothing here will separate us.
The ground shudders. Metal tendrils surge between them, twisting the path apart. Lira and Garen are driven down separate corridors, the labyrinth sealing behind them.
Garen, can you hear me?
Lira stumbles into a chamber where the walls ripple with mirrored faces. The labyrinth keeper emerges, half metal, half shadow, its voice like clashing blades.
The mirror's first wound was a choice. Will you see what the Maker saw?
Show me. If it's truth, I'll face it.
The keeper reveals a vision. A mage forging the mirror from soul and sorrow, binding the city's fate to its reflection. The vision sears Lyra's mind with pain and understanding. Above, Captain Marrow and his guards descend through the sanctuary's heart, lanterns flickering in the gloom.
Stay sharp. The thief and her knight are close. No mercy for traitors.
In his tower, the prophet's visions spiral out of control, threads of fate knotting, the city's heart cracking, darkness spilling from the labyrinth's core.
The labyrinth devours. The city bleeds. Only sacrifice can break the last chain.
Garen, alone in a corridor of shifting iron, faces his own reflection, one that accuses, taunts, and tempts him to abandon hope.
I am not the man you want me to be, but I will not turn away now.
Elsewhere, Lira feels the labyrinth's walls closing in, the keeper's voice hissing in her ear. To find the heart, you must give what you fear to lose most. The paths twist and the darkness deepens, separating them further as the city's fate trembles on the edge.
Chapter 10. Reflections of Sacrifice.
The labyrinth squeezes Lira into a chamber of shifting mirrors. Each reflection shows a different fate. Friends lost, a city burning, her own hands stained with blood.
What would you give to save them? The mirror demands sacrifice.
I've lost enough. I won't give up more. Not for your game.
The mirrors close in, one showing Garen dying at her feet, another her own face twisted in terror. The keeper's voice booms. To move forward, surrender what you fear to lose most. Sir Garin staggers through a corridor where every surface reflects his most shameful moment. The day he turned from a burning village, unable to save those who called him friend.
Redemption is a blade that cuts both ways. What will you surrender to atone, knight?
I can't change the past, but I can fight for the future. I will not let her die alone.
Garin stumbles forward, pushing through the pain, the labyrinth's walls melting into the image of a burning city, and the sound of a mirror shattering. Far above, Captain Marrow and his guards force open the iron door, entering the labyrinth's outer edge. The metal pulses, resisting their intrusion.
Push forward. The mirror is close. I can feel its curse in my bones.
The labyrinth's passages warp, separating the guards, twisting their paths. The prophet's voice echoes faintly, a warning on the wind.
Beware the cost of breaking chains.
The labyrinth keeper stands before Lira, its form towering and merciless. Blood seeps from the mirrors, pooling at her feet.
Choose, thief. Surrender your heart, or the labyrinth devours all.
I choose hope, even if it means losing myself.
Lira slams the mirror to the ground. Light explodes, shattering illusions, and the labyrinth howls as its magic unravels. Light floods the labyrinth as the shattered mirror's magic ripples outward. The walls dissolve, revealing Lira and Garin reunited at the heart, a chamber lined with broken chains.
Lira, you did it. But at what cost?
I don't know, but we're not free yet. Look.
As the dust settles, the heart of the labyrinth pulses with new life, and from its center, a second, darker mirror rises, its surface swirling with shadow.
Chapter 11. The Shadowed Twin.
In the ruined heart of the labyrinth, the dark mirror rises. Its surface swirls with shadows, echoing every motion Lira makes.
That's not the same mirror. It feels colder, hungrier, and...
Don't touch it. The last nearly killed us.
The chains on the walls shudder, reacting to the mirror's presence. The air thickens, pressing in from all sides. The labyrinth keeper reforms from the shadows, its form more ragged and desperate than before.
The shadowed twin is the wound left unhealed. Only the true bearer may seal or shatter it. But the cost is the city's soul, or your own.
I'm tired of bargains from things that don't bleed. What does the mirror want from me?
It wants what was stolen, hope or oblivion. Choose, thief.
Don't listen, Lira. There's always another way.
The sound of boots on stone echoes through the shattered labyrinth. Captain Marrow and his surviving guards force their way into the heart chamber.
Step away from the mirror. Both of you. Hands where I can see them.
Stay back, Captain. There's magic here you can't control.
The guards hesitate, seeing the chains writhe and the shadow mirror pulse. The room vibrates with dangerous power. In his tower, the prophet clutches his head, visions flashing before his eyes. Kareth torn by shadow, two mirrors colliding, a soul lost to the darkness.
She must choose. Break the chain or the city falls. One fate devours the other.
His words echo through the city, a warning that weaves with the growing chaos below. Lira steps closer to the shadow mirror, its surface swirling, drawing her reflection in. The keeper's voice whispers, the chains rattle, and Garin shouts, but it's too late.
Lira, don't! It's pulling you.
The shadow surges, engulfing Lira. She vanishes from the chamber, leaving only the echo of her voice and the city's fate hanging in the balance.
Chapter 12. The Mirror's Underworld.
Lira awakens on a cold, slick rooftop beneath a blood-red sky. The city sprawls below, familiar yet warped. Buildings twist impossibly, and shadows move with minds of their own.
This isn't Kareth, or is it every nightmare I've ever had?
She moves through streets lined with echoes, her own voice, laughter, pain. Memories made flesh and stone. In the ruined heart chamber, Sir Garin slams his fist against the shadow mirror, desperate. The labyrinth keeper's form glimmers into being behind him.
Send me after her. I'll pay whatever price you name.
The way is perilous, few return unchanged. But if you would risk your soul, a path remains.
Then open it. I won't leave her in that darkness.
The keeper touches the mirror and shadows ripple, forming a portal that howls with wind and memory. Captain Marrow's guards try to hold the heart chamber as chains lash and the mirror pulses. Some flee. Others are drawn to the mirror's surface, mesmerized.
Hold your ground! Don't look into it! Keep your eyes on me!
The chamber trembles, cracks splitting the floor as the boundaries between worlds thin. Marrow's voice is nearly lost in the din. In the highest tower, the prophet staggers, visions flickering, two cities overlapping, threads snapping. Lira's face split between hope and despair.
The mirror's world is hungry. Only truth can open the door back, if her heart survives the shadow.
Lira finds herself before a ruined cathedral, its doors wide, its windows filled with shifting images of her life. Inside, a ghostly figure waits, spectral Lira, eyes burning with regret.
You ran from fate, from pain, from love. Will you run now, when the city hangs on your choice?
I never wanted this, but I won't let Kareth die for my mistakes.
The cathedral's shadows swirl, drawing the two Liras together. Only by embracing her other self can Lira hope to escape, or be lost forever in the mirror's underworld.
Chapter 13. Embrace of the Twin Souls.
Lira stands before her spectral self in the shattered cathedral. The stained glass flickers with scenes of her life. Loss, betrayal, stolen moments of joy.
You cannot run from me. I am every choice you regret, every hope you buried.
I know, but I can't change what's past, only what comes next.
The two reach out, hands trembling, each afraid yet longing for wholeness. The cathedral trembles as their fingers meet. Sir Garen stumbles through the nightmare city, the portal behind him already vanishing. Shadows twist and snarl at his presence.
I'm coming, Lira. Just hold on.
He follows the faint echo of Lira's laughter and pain, drawn through alleys that reshape themselves with every step. The ground bleeds memory beneath his boots. In the real Kareth, the heart chamber crumbles. Chains whip and the mirror's pulse grows erratic. Captain Marrow's voice barely cuts through the din.
Hold fast. Don't let the darkness take you.
The prophet collapses in his tower, visions of the city's end flooding his mind. Twin souls merged, the guardian of regret waking.
If she falls, the city falls. Fate's chain has no master now.
In the cathedral, Lira and her spectral double merge, memories and regrets twisting together. Light and shadow spiral around them.
Accept me, and we become more than the sum of our pain.
I accept you. I accept myself. Let's finish this together.
Power floods the cathedral, shattering the last of the stained glass. Lira rises, changed, her eyes reflecting both hope and sorrow. The city shudders as a monstrous wraith of bone and shadow bursts from the cathedral's altar, drawn by the union of Lira's souls.
You have opened the wound. Now you must heal it, or be consumed by it.
I'm not running this time.
The Guardian's maw opens wide as it lunges at Lira and the approaching Garen, threatening to consume both light and shadow in its hunger. Roar.
Chapter 14. The Price of Wholeness.
The Guardian lunges from the altar, jaws wide. Lira stands her ground, spectral energy swirling around her hands. Garen charges, sword drawn.
All that you fear, all that you grieve, I devour.
You feed on regret, then choke on mine.
Lira, behind you!
The Guardian's tail sweeps the floor, shattering pews and sending Garen flying. Lira unleashes a blast of spectral light, burning through the wraith's shadowy form. In Kareth, the heart chamber convulses. Chains snap, sending shockwaves through the city. Captain Marrow shouts as the world seems to fall apart around him.
Hold your lines. Don't let the darkness through.
The prophet, slumped in his tower, sees the city's shadow stretching, reaching for the sky. His voice is little more than a sob.
The end is not death, but forgetting. If she fails, Kareth will remember nothing, not even itself.
The Guardian reels from Lira's strike. its voice echoing in the shattered cathedral.
I can be banished, thief, but only by one who gives up their greatest memory. What will you surrender to save your world?
My greatest memory?
Lira, don't. There has to be another way.
The wraith's eyes lock with Lyra's, showing her every cherished moment. Her mother's laughter, the first time she outwitted a noble, Garen's hand in hers. Lira hesitates, tears streaking her cheeks. Garen stumbles to her side, bloodied but unbroken.
I don't want to lose any more of myself, but I won't let you, or Kareth, be lost to this thing.
Lira, I'd rather die with you whole than live in a world you can't remember.
The Guardian waits, claws poised, its hunger palpable in the silence. Lira steps forward, eyes burning with spectral light. She offers her dearest memory, the warmth of her mother's embrace, to the Guardian.
Take it, but leave Kareth and Garen whole.
The Guardian lunges, devouring the memory in a swirl of shadow and bone. Lira staggers, suddenly hollow, as the cathedral shakes and a new threat gathers in the darkness beyond. Wells?
Chapter 15. The Hollow in Her Heart.
Lira drops to her knees as the Guardian devours her memory. The warmth of her mother's embrace is gone, leaving a cold ache in its place.
What did I lose? Why does it hurt so much?
Lira, look at me. Hold on. We're almost through this.
The Guardian fades into the gloom, its hunger abated for now, but shadows creep along the cracked cathedral walls. The mirror realm shudders. Cracks zigzag across the cathedral floor and the blood-red sky flickers.
The world's coming apart. We have to move.
Which way? I can't remember. I can't remember anything about her.
The shadows twist, opening a path deeper into the crumbling city. Lira and Garen have no choice but to follow as the cathedral collapses behind them. In Kareth, the city's floating engines groan. Streets buckle and the heart chamber's chains hang slack, their power spent.
Hold formation! We can't let the city fall. By the gods, what have they done?
The prophet stands on a rooftop, staring at the flickering sky. His voice a whisper lost on the wind.
The price is paid, but the wound remains. The thief's heart is hollow, and the city's soul trembles.
Lira and Garen stumble through twisting alleys, the air thick with regret and loss. The shadows whisper, offering solace or doom.
Lost. Why does everything feel empty? I can't find my way out.
You're not alone. I'll guide you. Just trust me, Lira.
Ahead, a rift gapes in the street, darkness swirling within. It pulses with the same magic as the mirror, beckoning them forward, or threatening to tear them apart. The rift widens, drawing at Lira and Garen with irresistible force. The mirror world and Kareth tremble, boundaries thinning.
Lira, hold on! Don't let go!
I won't lose you. Not again.
The ground splits beneath their feet, and they plunge into the rift, falling between worlds as the fate of Kareth hangs in the balance.
Chapter 16. The Fall Between Worlds.
Lira and Garen plunge through swirling darkness and light, tumbling end over end as fragments of Kareth and the mirror realm blur around them.
Garen, are you with me? Where are we?
I'm here. Just hold on. Don't let go.
With a jolt, they land hard on barren, shifting ground. The sky above is a patchwork of storm clouds and shattered glass. The wasteland is littered with broken relics. Pieces of Kareth's towers, shards of the mirror, ghostly outlines of streets and alleys that fade as they approach.
This place? It's wrong. Like, both worlds died and left their bones behind.
I feel nothing. Not fear, not hope, just empty. We have to keep moving.
Shadows flicker at the edge of vision, whispering in voices neither fully remembered nor forgotten. From the gloom, a hooded figure emerges, face shifting with every blink. Their voice is both familiar and strange.
Travelers on the edge. You seek a door that may not open. What will you trade for a path home?
Who are you? Why help us?
I am neither lost nor found. I am the price of passage. Everything here has a cost, especially hope. If it's my hope you want, you'll go hungry. But show us the way, and I'll pay what I can.
In Kareth, the city teeters on the brink. Engines sputter, bridges collapse, and frightened citizens gather in desperate prayer.
If there's any hope left, it's with the thief and the knight. Hold fast, men. Hold for Kareth.
The prophet stands at the city's edge, arms outstretched, feeling the world unravel. His voice rises above the chaos.
The rift widens. If the hollow heart is not healed, all will be devoured, city and soul alike.
In the wasteland, the ground splits open. A massive, formless shadow maw rises, its hunger a void that pulls at the edges of both worlds.
The maw comes. Decide. Flee, fight, or bargain. The cost is always the same. Garen, whatever happens, don't let go of me.
Never again.
The shadow maw surges toward them, swallowing light and memory as the wasteland shakes. Lira and Garen brace for the impossible choice that awaits.
Chapter 17. The Hunger of the Maw.
The shadow maw surges, swallowing fragments of memory and light as it advances. The ground trembles beneath Lira and Garen's feet.
It's consuming everything. Lira, what do we do?
We don't run. Not this time. There has to be a way past it.
Shadows whip around them, hungry and cold, as the maw's vast jaws open wider. The wasteland guide appears beside them, eyes shifting with ghostly light.
Tempting. There is a path through the maw, but it demands a price. One memory freely given or one secret revealed. I've already lost too much. What kind of secret? The kind that changes everything.
Lira, we have to choose fast.
Above, Kareth spires collapse and bridges fall. Captain Marrow rallies survivors as the city's heart pulses erratically.
To the bridges. Move. We hold together or we fall apart.
The prophet stands atop a broken wall, his voice echoing through the ruins.
The thief's hollow heart is the city's wound. Only wholeness can mend what is torn.
Lira hesitates, the weight of her missing memory pressing on her. Garen squeezes her hand, his own secrets burning behind his eyes.
If a secret is what it takes, then I'll speak mine. But only if you promise we both get through. The maw listens. Speak, and the way will open.
Lira draws a shaky breath, preparing to reveal the secret she's hidden even from herself. As the maw's jaws close in, Lira speaks her truth. Her greatest fear, the secret that binds her to Kareth. The world shudders, and a fissure of light slices through the darkness, but the maw shrieks and lunges, threatening to drag them both into oblivion.
Lira, hold on!
Light and shadow twist around them as the wasteland is torn apart, and their fate hangs by a single, fragile thread.
Chapter 18. The Light That Splinters Shadow.
Lira's words ring out, slicing through the maw. Cracks of searing light fracture its darkness, and the air trembles with the echo of her confession. Hool?
No. The truth burns. Release it. Release me. Release me.
Saken, strong. I am not just what I've lost. I am what I choose to become.
Light pours from the fissures, forcing the maw to recoil as the wasteland quakes. The wasteland guide appears in the swirling chaos, cloak billowing in the storm of light and shadow.
The path opens, but beware. Each step toward wholeness draws you closer to the city's heart and its greatest peril.
Why help us now? What do you want from us?
I am bound by bargains and broken things. Remember, what is healed can still be lost.
In Kareth, the city's heart chamber glows with an unearthly radiance. Captain Marrow stands at the breach, his sword drawn, as the prophet collapses in a vision.
Hold the line. Something's changed. Brace yourselves.
The thief unbinds the dark. The city stirs. New fates are written in fire and shadow.
The city trembles as new power surges through its veins, the fate of all hanging in the balance. The maw shrieks as the fissure of light widens. Garen grabs Lira's hand, and together they sprint toward the opening as the wasteland crumbles. Love?
Lira, now, jump!
Together, always.
They leap into the fissure, swallowed by radiance as the shadow maw's roar fades. The world vanishes in blinding white, and their next step is unknowable.
Chapter 19. The Veins of the City.
Light fades and Lira and Garen awaken on a floor of living stone, veins of light pulsing beneath their bodies. The walls breathe, shifting with every heartbeat.
Where are we? This isn't the wasteland.
The air feels alive, like the city itself is watching us.
As they rise, the maze shifts, rearranging itself, corridors forming and closing at random. As they move through the labyrinth, echoes of laughter, sorrow, and regret swirl around them. Faces from their past flicker in the walls, some welcoming, some accusing.
These are memories, but not just mine. They're Kareth's too.
They can't hurt us. Stay close. We'll find a way out.
One corridor closes behind them, another opens, leading deeper into the city's pulsing heart. On the streets of Kareth, Captain Marrow and his guards patrol amid trembling buildings. The city's lights pulse in strange rhythms.
Keep your eyes sharp. Something's changed, like the city's alive and angry.
The prophet stands atop a shattered balcony, eyes rolling with visions.
The heart beats anew. The maze tests them. If they fail, we all fall into the dark.
At the maze's center, a grand chamber opens, filled with floating, spectral fragments of Kareth's towers and memories. A vast, shifting figure forms, a vision of Kareth itself.
You carry wounds that echo my own. Why should I let you pass? What have you done to deserve my heart?
I've lost and betrayed, but I choose to fight for more than myself now. Let me prove it.
We'll face your judgment together, whatever it is.
The chamber shudders, the vision's gaze burning into their souls. The maze begins to unravel, and the true test of heart and memory begins.
Chapter 20. The Test of the Living Heart.
Lira and Garen stand before the vision of Kareth, the chamber swirling with images of the city's brightest triumphs and deepest wounds.
To heal the city, you must heal yourselves. Face what you have hidden, or the heart will shatter.
I'm afraid of what I'll see.
We do this together, Lira, whatever comes.
The chamber warps. Lira finds herself back in a childhood alley, watching herself steal bread while a hungry child watches. Garen relives his exile, kneeling before a sneering council.
I did what I had to, but I never forgot her face.
I failed those I swore to protect. I let pride blind me.
Regret unacknowledged festers. Speak your truth or be consumed by what you deny.
In Kareth, the city's veins throb. Captain Marrow leads a battered line of guards as buildings twist and the heart chamber pulses dangerously.
Stay together!
The city's holding its breath. Whatever's happening below, it's not done yet.
On a high parapet, the prophet is seized by a vision, trembling violently as fate hangs on a knife's edge.
The heart's test nears its end. Pray the thief and night are enough.
The vision's gaze grows piercing. The chamber contracts, crowding Lira and Garen with images of every bond they've broken and every sacrifice made.
To mend the city's heart, one must give what is most precious. Trust, freely offered, even when all hope is lost.
I've hidden behind secrets my whole life, but I trust you, Garen. I trust you with everything I have left.
Lira, I trust you. Even with the parts of me I'm most ashamed of.
The chamber erupts in light and shadow as the vision stretches out spectral hands, demanding the final sacrifice that will decide Kareth's fate.
Chapter 21. The Heart's Last Door.
The vision's hands form a door of living light. Lira and Garen stand before it, hearts pounding, the chamber whirling with memories both sweet and bitter.
Trust is the key. Only together may you pass. Step forward, or let the city fall.
I'm scared, Garen, but I trust you, more than myself.
Then we go together. No matter what's on the other side.
Above, Kareth's towers bend and sway. The city's heart pulses with blinding light, casting long, trembling shadows over the streets.
Shields up! Whatever comes, we stand together. Kareth survives, or none of us do.
The prophet kneels, gripping the stones as visions flicker behind his eyes.
The door opens. The city's soul is in their hands.
Lira and Garen step into the door. Light engulfs them, memories and regrets flashing by in a dizzying torrent.
I see everything, every mistake, every kindness.
Don't let go. Whatever we face it together.
The world dissolves into radiant white, then total darkness. For a heartbeat, there is nothing but silence. Lira and Garen emerge in a place that is both Kareth and not. Streets and spires floating in a void, colors shifting with every step.
Is this home, or have we crossed into something else entirely?
We're together. That's all that matters now.
Above, the vision's voice echoes, distant but clear.
Prove your worth. Restore what was broken, or be lost forever.
The world tilts. Lira and Garen are pulled toward a distant, beating heart at the void's center. A final trial awaiting them. Shadows gather, and the way home is anything but clear.
Chapter 22. Shadows at the Heart's Edge.
Lira and Garen press forward, the cityscape warping with every step. Streets twist and float, colors bleed into each other, and the heart's pulse beckons from the center of the void.
It's like Kareth's been turned inside out. Nothing feels real here.
We keep moving. That heart, whatever it is, has to be the way home.
Each step brings new distortions. A memory of laughter, a flash of pain, a whisper of hope. Shadows pool at the edges of the path, congealing into forms both familiar and monstrous. Faces from the past leer and accuse, their voices a chorus of doubt.
Thief, betrayer, coward. You carry your failures with you. They are your only legacy.
I know what I've done, but I'm not just my mistakes.
We face worse than shadows. We'll face this too, together.
In the city above, Captain Marrow and his guards stand watch as the heart chamber's light flickers and pulses, casting long, shifting shadows.
Something's happening down there. The whole city feels it, like we're holding our breath.
The prophet paces the parapet, visions swirling in his eyes.
The shadows test them. If they falter, Kareth's heart will never mend.
The path ends before the pulsing heart, blocked by the shadow adversary, towering, shifting, echoing every failure and fear. Well,
To pass, you must surrender your fear, or let it consume you.
I'm afraid, but I choose to move forward anyway.
You don't hold us anymore. We are more than what we regret.
the shadow adversary recoils, the heart's light intensifying. The final barrier shudders. Will they break through, or be lost forever in the void?
Chapter 23. The Shattering of Shadows.
Lira and Garen stand before the shadow adversary, its form shifting with every doubt and regret they carry. The air pulses with the heart's rhythm.
You cannot escape what you are. Your fear is your chain.
I am afraid, but I will not let fear decide who I become.
We've carried this long enough. Today, we let it go, together.
As Lira and Garen speak, cracks of light spiderweb through the shadow adversary. Its voice falters, shadows leaking away into the void.
Without your fear, what am I? Who are you without your pain?
I am more than what I've lost. I am hope, and I am change.
And I am forgiveness, for myself and for others. You have no power here.
The adversary collapses, dissolving into motes of light. The path to the heart is revealed, radiant and trembling. In Kareth above, the heart chamber's light flickers violently. Captain Marrow steadies his troops as the city shakes, while the prophet falls to his knees, overcome by vision.
Hold fast. Whatever's happening down there, it's nearly upon us.
The prophet's voice rises, echoing through the trembling city.
The shadows break. The heart opens. All hangs on what they find inside.
The heart splits open with a thunderous crack, light pouring out and drawing Lira and Garen forward. The void warps, pulling them into the radiant center.
Garen, are you ready?
With you, always.
As they step into the heart, everything dissolves into blinding brilliance. Their journey is not over, but what awaits inside the living heart of Kareth?
Chapter 24. The Living Core.
Lira and Garen emerge into a vast chamber of pulsing light and swirling memories. The heart of Kareth beats before them, its core woven from echoes of laughter, loss, and hope.
This is where it all began.
We're inside the city's soul.
Images flicker around them, founders laying the first stones. lovers parting at ancient gates, children playing in sunlit squares. The vision of Kareth manifests, its form shifting from spires to faces, its eyes filled with ancient sorrow.
Every joy and every wound shapes what we are. The city remembers, and so must you.
We're not just our pain. There's beauty here too.
We'll carry both, if that's what it takes to heal you.
In the city above, the heart chamber's glow becomes frantic. Captain Marrow rallies his guards, while the prophet clings to the stones, visions writhing in his mind.
Stay together. We're not losing Kareth tonight, no matter what's happening below.
The core is open. Their choice will shape us all. Pray they choose wisely.
The heart's pulse slows, filling the chamber with a hush. The vision of Kareth looms, its gaze gentle but unyielding.
To restore what was broken, one must surrender what they cherish most. Only then will the city truly heal.
What if what I cherish is all I have left?
Then we choose together, no matter the cost.
The chamber darkens, the choice looming before them. What sacrifice will save Kareth, and who will pay its price?
Chapter 25. The Price of Renewal.
The chamber's light dims to a pulse as Lira and Garen stand before the vision. All around, memories swirl, joy and grief, beginnings and endings.
The city's wounds demand more than healing. They demand renewal. Who among you will pay the price?
If a price must be paid, let it be mine.
Lira, wait. Don't bear this alone.
Memories and possibilities blossom around Lira. A mother's smile, a lover's embrace, a stolen trinket that once meant hope. Garen sees his own, honor lost and found, camaraderie, a longing for forgiveness.
I've lost so much already, but what I have left I would give to save Kareth.
There's nothing left for me but this fight. And you. But if sacrifice is needed, I'll give it.
The vision's gaze softens, the chamber thrumming with the weight of their devotion. In the city above, the heart's glow flickers. Captain Marrow stands at the ready, the prophet clutching his staff, both sensing the world poised at the brink.
Whatever's happening below, it's nearly done. Hold the line. Kareth needs us now more than ever.
The knife's edge. One heart breaks, and another is mended. Fate turns now.
Lira steps forward, tears shining in her eyes. She opens her hands, prepared to offer up her most precious memory.
Take what's left of me. Let the city live.
No! If anyone pays, let it be me.
The choice must be true. No sacrifice given in fear or guilt will heal the heart.
The chamber shakes, the heart's light flaring as both reach for the cost. The vision's eyes blaze. Only one sacrifice will be accepted. Who will the city choose?
Chapter 26. The Ties That Bind and Break.
As Lira and Garen reach for sacrifice, the chamber explodes with swirling memories, moments of joy, grief, and everything between. The heart's pulse grows frantic.
I can't. There's too much. I don't know what's mine anymore.
Lira! Hold on! Don't let go of yourself!
You would both give all, but the city demands a single truth. Only one bond may be broken, only one heart unbound.
The chamber cracks down the center, splitting Lira and Garen apart. Each is hurled into a vision of their most binding memory. Lira to a sunlit rooftop, Garen to a moonlit battlefield. Cracked.
This was the day I first believed I could belong somewhere.
My oath. My failure. If I let go of this, who am I?
Both are forced to relive the moments that shaped their destinies, unable to reach each other. In the city above, walls buckle and lanterns flicker. Captain Marrow's voice echoes through the chaos as the prophet collapses in a fit of visions.
Steady. Don't let the city fall apart. Stand your ground.
Two hearts. One must break, one must bind. The city's soul is split. Only truth can mend it.
Lira faces her younger self, who offers a memory of belonging. Garen confronts his past self, who clings to the pain of failure. Each must choose. Surrender what binds them to the past, or hold on and risk losing the city forever.
If I give this up, will I still be me?
If I let go, can I ever forgive myself?
The visions shimmer, the heart's pulse fading. The next choice will decide not only Kareth's fate, but their own.
Chapter 27. Threads of Memory, Threads of Fate.
On the sunlit rooftop, Lira faces her younger self, the city stretching endlessly below. The warmth of belonging tugs at her heart. If you let me go, will you ever feel at home again?
I don't know, but I can't let the city die because I'm afraid to change.
The vision of Kareth flickers into view, its form shifting between faces Lira once loved and lost.
Home is not a place, but the courage to keep seeking it, even when the world remakes itself.
On the moonlit battlefield, Garen stands before his former self, sword in hand, the weight of failure pressing down. You broke your oath. You let them fall. Can you ever atone?
I can't change the past, but I can choose what I fight for now.
The vision of Kareth emerges from the mist, its eyes filled with sorrow and hope.
Redemption is not the erasure of pain, but the willingness to carry it forward for others' sake.
The city's foundations shudder. Captain Marrow shouts orders as cracks spread through the streets. The prophet clings to a vision, sweat beading on his brow.
Hold the lines! Don't let the panic spread. We survive together, or not at all.
The threads fray. Fate's tapestry unravels. Their choice will bind us, or break us.
In their separate visions, Lira and Garen each reach for the memory that binds them, one to belonging, the other to pain. As their hands close, the visions tremble, a single thread of magic weaving between them.
I let go, not because I forget, but because I believe in what comes next.
I carry my failure, but it won't define me. My oath is to the living, to Kareth and to Lira.
The heart's chamber surges with blinding light. Their destinies and Kareth's fate hang by a single, fragile thread.
Chapter 28. The Weaving of New Bonds.
Light floods the chamber as Lira and Garen's memories dissolve into the heart's core. Magic weaves between them and the city, binding their hopes to Kareth's future.
I can feel everything. The city's pain, its hope, it's part of me now.
You're not alone, Lira. We're in this together, always.
The heart glows brighter, pulsing with newfound strength as the chamber reforms around them. Above, Kareth's cracks begin to knit together. Lanterns burn steady and golden, the tremors ease. Captain Marrow lowers his sword, watching as hope flickers in his people's eyes.
Stand down, lads. The city's breathing again. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see sunrise after all.
The weave holds, but shadows stir. Not all wounds are healed.
As the city steadies, a chill wind slips through its alleys, unseen by most but felt by the wary. The vision of Kareth appears before Lira and Garen, its form shifting with the city's breath.
You have given much, and the city is renewed. But beware, shadows gather in the wake of light. Will your bond endure what comes next?
Whatever rises, we'll face it, together.
Our past no longer binds us. We choose what we become.
In the city's deepest shadows, something ancient awakens. The shadowed presence coils through forgotten passages, feeding on pain and doubt left behind.
The heart mends, but the cracks remain. There is always a way in for those who watch and wait.
As Lira and Garen step from the heart's chamber into the dawn, a chill brushes their skin. The city is healing, but darkness has not been banished, only changed.
Chapter 29. Dawn and Dread.
Lira and Garen step from the heart's chamber into dawn. The city, once fractured, glows with cautious hope. Lanterns sway and people gather, awed and uncertain.
We made it, Garen. The city, it's beautiful.
It's more than I dared hope, but something still feels unfinished.
The vision of Kareth lingers in the air, its form faint but approving, as if blessing the new day. Captain Marrow leads the city's defenders through streets now whole, but keeps a watchful eye on every shadow. The prophet stands by the city square, visions flickering behind veiled eyes.
The cracks are gone, but I'll not let my guard down. Kareth's never truly safe.
Peace is a fragile mask. Beneath it, something stirs. A hunger that waits for the unwary.
Across the rooftops and in the alleys, a chill settles. felt, if not yet seen, by those who listen closely. Deep below, the shadowed presence slithers through forgotten tunnels, drawing strength from remnants of pain and doubt.
They think themselves healed, but cracks in the soul are slow to mend, and I am patient.
Its tendrils creep upward, searching for the first weakness to exploit. As Lira and Garen walk the city's edge, a patch of stone beneath their feet feels cold, wrong. A blackened mark pulses there, faint but unmistakable.
Garen, look, here. This wasn't here before.
The heart's healed, but something else is at work. We're not finished. Not yet.
As the mark throbs with shadowy energy, the city's new peace is threatened. The true battle may be just beginning.
Chapter 30. Roots of Darkness, Roots of Light.
Lira and Garen follow the spreading corruption through twisting, ancient tunnels. The air grows thick, and the stones seem to pulse with a life of their own.
Every step feels heavier. It's like the city's memories are pressing in on us.
We faced worse. If this is what it takes to keep Kareth safe, we keep going.
Shadows slither along the walls, and the mark's dark glow grows stronger as they descend. The tunnels widen into a chamber choked with black roots, pulsing with stolen memories. Echoes of loss, betrayal, and sorrow fill the air. Who?
All that you tried to heal, all that you tried to forget, I feed on what festers beneath the surface.
You only have power if we hide from what hurts. I won't let you use my pain.
We face our shadows together. Not even you can divide us.
The black roots writhe, reaching for their hearts. On the surface, Captain Marrow rallies guards as a chill wind sweeps the city. The prophet stands at the Heart Plaza, visions racking his frame.
Shields up. Stay close to the light. Don't let the darkness divide us.
The roots run deep. Only by naming the pain can it be burned away.
All across Kareth, lanterns flicker and hope wavers as the darkness stirs below. In the heart of the roots, the shadowed presence rises, looming over Lira and Garen. Its form shifts with every painful memory it devours.
Give in, thief and night. Let the roots consume what you cannot bear.
I won't run from my pain. I name it. I lost my family, my place, my hope. But I choose to live, not hide.
You have no hold over us. We are more than what hurts.
The roots recoil, shadows shriek, but the presence surges forward one last time. The final struggle for Kareth's soul has begun.
Chapter 31. Lanterns in the Deep.
The shadowed presence surges, roots writhing with dark power. Lira and Garen stand shoulder to shoulder, their lantern casting trembling light that barely holds the darkness at bay.
You cling to hope, but all hope rots in the end. I am what the city cannot forget.
We've faced what we are. You can't use our pain against us anymore.
Our scars make us stronger. We stand for Kareth, not for you.
In the city square, Captain Marrow and the prophet gather citizens. Lanterns are lit and raised high, their glow spreading across rooftops and alleys.
Raise your lights. We're strongest when we stand together.
Let hope be louder than fear. Light the way for those below.
The city glimmers, a wave of golden fire pushing back the night. Below, the roots tighten around Lira and Garen, squeezing the breath from the air. The lantern flickers, its light nearly snuffed.
Garen, if the light fails, remember me. Remember why we fought.
I won't let go. We have to try. One last time. Together.
Shadows press closer, the presence's laughter echoing through the chamber. With a last surge of will, Lira and Garen pour their hope and memories into the lantern, its light flaring gold and white. The roots recoil, shadows shriek in agony.
For Kareth, for what we've become.
Light. Now.
The lantern's blaze erupts, swallowing darkness and light alike. When it fades, nothing is certain. Have they won, or only awakened something deeper?
Chapter 32. Ashes and Embers.
When the lantern's brilliance fades, Lira and Garen stand amid scorched roots and drifting ash. The shadowed presence is gone, but the air hums with uneasy stillness.
Did we do it? Is it over, Garen?
The darkness is gone. For now. But look at the roots. Something's still smoldering.
Beneath the charred surface, a faint ember pulses, refusing to die. Above, lanterns still burn and the city erupts in cautious celebration, but anxiety lingers at the edges. Captain Marrow watches the crowds, ever vigilant. Most
let them have their hope, but I'll not sheathe my sword until the darkness is truly gone.
The fire cleanses, but embers can smolder unseen. Beware what hides beneath the joy.
The prophet's words ripple through the crowd, stirring a shiver beneath the revelry. Lira and Garen sift through the ashes, searching for a way out. Each step stirs up memories, both pain and hope, etched into the stone.
It's strange. Even in ruin, I feel the city's heart beating. Maybe we burned away more than just the shadow.
We carry the scars, but we're still here. We'll find our way back.
The light from above glimmers faintly, a promise of return. In a crack among the scorched roots, the shadowed ember pulses. Tiny but alive, whispering promises of vengeance and rebirth.
You cannot destroy what you refuse to face. I will return. I always do.
As Lira and Garen climb toward the light, the ember's glow intensifies, and a new shadow begins to creep through the cracks, ready to seize its chance.
Chapter 33.
The Whispering Ember.
Lira and Garen emerge from the tunnels into soft daylight, blinking as the city welcomes them home. The air is alive with cautious optimism.
We made it back, Garen. But something feels changed.
The city's quieter. Too quiet. Shadows may have retreated, but I don't think they're gone.
The streets are swept clean, but tension lingers beneath every smile. The prophet stands atop the ancient steps, his eyes clouded by a new vision. Lanterns flicker as the wind carries whispers of warning.
The fire's child has not died. Beware the embers whisper. What burned may yet bloom in shadow.
Enough riddles, prophet. Where do we look? What do we guard against?
Look to the forgotten, the overlooked. The shadow always finds a way in.
Deep in her mind, Lira hears a faint, seductive whisper. Promises of power and freedom, if she would only listen.
No, I won't let you in. I know what you are now.
You cannot silence me forever. I grow where you least expect.
Lira steels herself, but feels the ember's chill settle, ever watchful. In an alley, a curious child stoops to prod a glowing ember with a stick. Shadows coil around tiny fingers.
Ooh, pretty. What are you?
New roots, new heart. Let's see what you can become.
As the ember slips beneath the child's skin, a new darkness takes hold, unnoticed by all above.
Chapter 34.
Beneath innocence, the ember burns.
The city moves with cautious hope, but unrest stirs beneath its surface. Lira and Garen watch as neighbors argue over nothing, and a strange chill lingers in the air.
This isn't just fear, Garen. It's like something's pulling at their hearts.
The shadows found a new way in. We need to find it. Fast.
Their eyes scan every alley, searching for the threat beneath the city's calm. The prophet staggers through the market, clutching his head as visions batter him. Flashes of a child, an ember, and darkness creeping through veins.
A child. The ember burns in innocence. Kareth's hope, now a doorway for despair.
Prophet, what do you see? Speak plainly. What are we facing?
Find the child, before the shadow grows roots too deep to tear free.
In a shaded courtyard, the child drifts from group to group. Wherever they go, tempers flare and laughter fades, replaced by shivers and suspicion.
Why is everyone so cold now? Why do I feel so strange?
You are my vessel. Through you I grow. Through you the city will kneel.
A faint shadow trails the child's footsteps, unseen but felt by all nearby. As dusk falls, Captain Marrow organizes a search for the child. Lira and Garen split up, following trails of unnatural cold through winding alleys.
Lanterns up. No one rests until the child is found.
We're close. I can feel the shadow pulling thee onward.
In the maze of alleys, the child slips into darkness, leaving behind a trail of frost and silence. The hunt has truly begun.
Chapter 35. Frost and Pursuit.
Frost coats the cobblestones as Lira and Garen press deeper into the city's labyrinth. Their breaths cloud in the growing cold, and lanterns flicker against the unnatural chill.
The frost is thickest here. We're close, Lira.
I can feel the embers pull. It's like it wants us to find it, or trap us.
Each step forward brings a shiver, not just of cold, but of dread. The prophet collapses in the city square, writhing as visions of ruin and darkness flood his senses. Captain Marrow kneels beside him, desperate for answers.
The bell tolls for Kareth. If the ember roots, ice and shadow will swallow us all.
Get him inside and double the guard. No corner of this city goes unwatched tonight.
The prophet's warnings echo, chilling the hearts of all who hear. Throughout Kareth, the ember's influence takes hold. Neighbors argue, warmth fades from hearths, and the city's spirit begins to fracture.
Let them quarrel. Let them freeze. The heart of Kareth will be mine again.
Not if I can help it.
Lyra's resolve hardens as she senses the ember's glee at the city's growing unrest. Lira ascends the spiral stairs of the abandoned bell tower, the air turning glacial as she nears the top. She finds the child standing by a shattered window, eyes glowing faintly with ember light. Lira.
I'm so cold, Lira. I don't want to hurt anyone.
She cannot save you. No one can. You are mine now.
Fight it! You're stronger than the shadow. I know you are.
The bell tolls in the distance as frost creeps up Lyra's boots. The ember's power surges, forcing her to choose. Save the child or risk losing herself to the cold.
Chapter 36. The Heart's Thaw.
Lira kneels before the trembling child, frost biting at her hands. She presses her palm to the child's chest, channeling every spark of warmth and memory she has left.
Remember your name. Remember the sun, the laughter, anything but the cold. I'm here with you.
I remember. My mother's song.
You dare defy me? I will turn your heart to ice.
The air thickens, the frost spreads, but a faint warmth pulses beneath Lyra's hand. In the streets below, Garen fights his way through rioting crowds and swirling frost. Captain Marrow's shouts echo as guards form a desperate line.
Hold the line! I have to reach the tower. Lira needs me.
No one falters. For Kareth, drive back the dark.
The city teeters between order and chaos, every lantern flickering in the storm. The prophet staggers to the cathedral steps, visions racking his body. He sees the tower wreathed in fire and ice, a heart beating within the storm.
The heart must thaw, or all will freeze. Light and warmth. Only those can break the chain.
His words scatter on the wind, a warning and a prayer carried to those who need it most. Lyra's warmth flares as the child's memory ignites, a melody, a mother's embrace. The ice cracks and the ember howls in pain.
I remember who I am.
No, you are nothing without me. You are...
You lose, Ember. Kareth belongs to its people, not to you.
The tower shakes violently as a monstrous new form of the ember bursts free from the melting ice, swirling with raw power. Lira and the child cling together as the floor splinters beneath them.
Chapter 37. Shards of Light, Shards of Shadow.
The bell tower collapses as the ember spirit bursts free, hurling Lira and the child apart in a storm of splinters and ice.
Hold on! Don't let go!
Lira, where are you?
The city below reels as debris rains down and the spirit's shadow splits, pouring into the streets and alleys. Garen fights through rioting crowds and falling ice, his eyes fixed on the ruined tower. Captain Marrow rallies the guards, but the ember's shadow twists the city's heart.
I'm coming, Lira. Hold on, just a little longer.
Shields up. Don't let the shadows through. Protect the people.
Garen carves a path through chaos, every step a battle against the darkness. The prophet staggers among falling snow and fire, visions shattering and reforming in his mind. He sees hope hidden in broken memories, a path glowing faintly beneath the city.
Shards of light, shards of shadow. The answer lies beneath, where hope was once buried alive.
His words scatter on the wind, carried to those who most need them, if only they can understand. The shadowed ember spirit splits, one half stalking the streets, freezing hearts with a glance, the other hunting Lira and the child in the ruins.
Run while you can. I am in every shadow, every wound. You cannot escape me.
You're not whole anymore. You're weakening. We'll find the light that binds you.
As Garen nears the ruins and the prophet's words echo, Lira and the child scramble for shelter, while frost and shadow close in from every side.
Chapter 38. Beneath the broken tower.
Lira pulls the child through a cracked stone arch, plunging into the labyrinth beneath the ruined tower. The walls glisten with frost, and shadows flicker at every turn.
Stay close. No matter what you hear, don't let go of my hand.
I won't. I promise. Just don't leave me.
Behind them, the ember spirit's shadow slithers, searching, hungry for the warmth they carry. Garen and Captain Marrow push through the chaos above, forcing open a hidden grate that leads below. Wind howls through the city's wounds as they descend.
They're down there. I can feel it. Lyra's alive.
Then let's finish this. Kareth's counting on us.
Together, they vanish into the gloom, torches held high. The prophet, guided by visions, traces a pattern in the dust, old runes glowing faintly beneath his fingertips. The way forward is revealed, but only to those who remember hope.
The heart's chamber lies ahead, hidden from shadow and fear. Only those who carry light inside may pass.
His words ripple through the dark, a beacon for the lost. Lira, the child, Garen, and Marrow converge before a sealed stone door, its surface pulsing with ancient symbols. The ember spirit's laughter echoes down the tunnel, growing closer.
You think you can hide? My cold will seep through any stone, any heart.
We're not hiding. We're ending this. Together.
Stay behind me. Lira, can you open it?
As the symbols flare and frost creeps along the floor, Lira lays her hand on the door. The fate of Kareth waits within.
Chapter 39. The heart's chamber opens.
Lira places her palm on the rune-etched door. Light and frost swirl beneath her touch. The symbols flare, then the stone groans open.
It's opening. This is it. The heart of Kareth.
We go together. No one is left behind.
The group steps into a vast chamber, its walls alive with shifting memories and veils of blue fire. Within the chamber, each is confronted by ghostly echoes. Loved ones lost, failures and triumphs, fears and hopes. The child clings to Lira as the visions swirl.
Lira, what are they? Why do I see my mother? And the cold?
They're memories, good and bad. They can't hurt us, not if we hold on to each other.
Only by facing what binds us can the heart be free.
The chamber pulses, waiting for a choice to be made. The shadowed ember spirit bursts through the open doorway, frost and shadow flooding the chamber. The air turns brittle as hope falters.
At last, the heart is mine. Kneel or be frozen forever. Over my dead body, Shadow!
Stay behind me. Lira, the ritual, now.
The spirit lashes out, shattering protective runes and plunging the chamber into chaos. The prophet guides Lira and the child in a desperate ritual. Magic flares, but the spirit's power threatens to snuff out every spark. A hidden cost emerges. Someone must give up their most cherished memory to reignite the heart.
To heal the heart, a sacrifice must be made. What are you willing to lose?
If it saves Kareth, I'll do it. I'll give up the memory of my mother's laughter.
No, Lira. I'll do it. The city needs you.
As the spirit's frost encroaches, both Lira and the child reach for the heart's light. The chamber trembles on the edge of hope and oblivion.
Chapter 40. The price of memory.
Lira closes her eyes, her hands trembling as she lets go of her mother's laughter. The memory slips away, a warmth lost forever. Light erupts from her chest, pushing back the frost.
It's gone. I can't remember her voice, but the city is safe, for now.
You saved us, Lira. You saved everyone.
The heartstone glows brighter, cracks in the walls sealing with golden fire. Garen and Captain Marrow face the shadowed ember spirit as it reels, lashing out with icy tendrils. They block the way to Lira and the child, swords gleaming in the magical light.
You'll not touch them. This ends here.
Hold the line, lad. For Kareth.
The spirit falters, weakened by the ritual, but its hatred burns hotter than ever. The prophet chants the last lines of the ritual, his voice echoing through the chamber. The runes blaze and hope flickers in every heart. Movie by blank through the lasts.
Memory is pain, but it is also light. Hold to what remains. Let love bind the wounds that shadow left behind.
The chamber pulses with unity, the survivors' spirits bound tighter than ever. The shadowed ember spirit gathers its strength, reforming from shards of ice and shadow. It howls in agony and rage, the chamber trembling with its fury. 5. This is one word.
You cannot destroy me! I am every sorrow you cannot forget.
We are more than our pain. We choose hope.
I can't remember the laughter, but I can still feel its warmth. That's enough.
The spirit surges for a final attack, darkness and ice crashing against the heartstone as the survivors brace for one last stand.
Chapter 41. The Breaking of Shadows.
The shadowed ember spirit hurls itself at the survivors, its icy claws raking across the heartstone. Lira leaps in front, magic sparking at her fingertips.
Hold the line. We end this together. No more running.
With you, Lira. For Kareth.
Captain Marrow and Garen shield the others, blades flashing in the storm of ice and shadow. The prophet's voice wavers as he pours the last of his strength into the runes, weaving a barrier of golden light. The spirit recoils, shrieking. Runes, spirit, shrieking.
The shadow breaks on the anvil of hope. Stand fast. Let your hearts be the light.
Don't falter. The city's watching us now.
The child's hands glow, their hope shining as a beacon, pushing back the encroaching darkness. The spirit fractures, shards of darkness flying through the chamber. The ground quakes, and cracks race across the heartstone.
If I die, I will take you all. The cold will never end.
We are more than what you left behind. We choose to heal.
I am not afraid. I remember the light.
The spirit's shadow claws at the very walls, seeking to pull the chamber down with it. As the spirit falters, a deeper shadow stirs beneath the heartstone. The ground shudders, and a black fissure opens, spilling chilling wind and ancient whispers. 1.
What is that? The spirit's breaking something free, something older.
We hold the line. No matter what comes out, we stand together.
The final shadow. Kareth's oldest wound. This is the true test.
The survivors brace as the fissure widens, the last vestiges of light flickering. The fate of Kareth will be decided in the darkness to come.
Chapter 42. The Echo Beneath the Stone.
The fissure splits wide beneath the heartstone, black wind roaring as the ground shakes. Shadows spiral up, chilling the survivors to their bones.
Stand fast! We don't let it take us!
Stay close, everyone. Lira, the child, at my side.
From the darkness, a voice echoes, ancient, cold, and hungry. The primordial shadow's voice seeps into their minds, whispering their deepest doubts and regrets. Visions of failure and ruin flicker before their eyes.
Why fight? You are broken. Give in, and I will end your pain.
I have lost much, but I am not empty. We are stronger together.
I remember hope. I won't let you take it.
Each survivor clings to a single memory, fighting the shadow's grip. The prophet, though nearly spent, begins to chant, a song of old Kareth, of unity and light. The others join, their voices trembling but growing stronger.
Remember, the city's heart beats in us all. Let your light answer the dark.
We're with you, all the way.
For Kareth. For hope.
A faint glow kindles in the darkness, holding the shadow at bay. The primordial shadow writhes and condenses, revealing a monstrous form of shifting void and frozen eyes. The chamber trembles, light flickering desperately.
You would defy the first darkness? Then be unmade.
We see you now, and we are not afraid.
Together, we can shine brighter than any shadow.
The shadow surges for one final assault as the survivor's light flares, the fate of Kareth hanging by a thread.
Chapter 43. When light refuses to yield.
The primordial shadow crashes down on the survivors, its void swallowing the last embers of light. The chamber shakes, stones splintering beneath the force.
Brace yourselves! Don't let it break our line!
Over my dead body, shadow. We are the light. We do not yield.
The group's unity flickers but does not fail. The prophet raises his voice in song, the ancient hymn of Kareth echoing off broken stone. The others join, their voices trembling but strong.
Let our voices be the dawn. Let hope be the fire. I remember the sun. I remember laughter. I remember love.
I remember you. That's enough.
Light surges from the group, wrapping them in a shield of memories and dreams. The united light cracks the primordial shadow's form, shards of darkness flying in all directions. The chamber glows with impossible brilliance.
You cannot erase me. I am every wound, every fear, every loss.
And we are every hope, every dream, every dawn.
Stand your ground, don't let go.
For a moment, it seems the darkness is broken. As the light dims, the shadow's remnants swirl together, gathering for one last, desperate surge. The ground quakes and the Heartstone's glow falters.
It's not over. Brace yourselves. One more push.
I'm not afraid. I know what to do. Now, child, before the dark can rise again.
The child steps forward, their hands blazing with inner fire as the shadow lunges for the Heartstone. The fate of Kareth hangs in the balance.
Chapter 44. Hands of Fire, Heart of Dawn.
The child steps forward, hands ablaze, facing the monstrous shadow as it lunges for the Heartstone. Light and darkness spiral in the air, the chamber trembling on the brink.
You are not the end. I am not alone. We are more than your darkness.
You are nothing. I will erase all that you love.
The Heartstone pulses, caught between shattering and shining anew. Lira, Garen, Marrow, and the Prophet form a circle around the child, hands joined, voices rising in a final chorus. Their memories and hopes feed the light burning in the child's grasp. Media.
You are not alone. We are with you. Always.
For Kareth. For every dawn yet to come.
Stand fast, all. The city's heart beats in us.
Let the light remember us. Let it carry us home.
The circle's glow grows, pushing back the shadow's writhing mass. The primordial shadow gathers itself, striking with a storm of void and icy wind. The circle wavers, but the child's flame blazes brighter, holding the darkness at bay.
I will not yield. I am the first night. I am the end.
We choose dawn. We choose hope.
Hold on! Don't let go, no matter what.
The chamber fills with blinding light and screaming shadow, the Heartstone at the center of the storm. The light surges, burning away the darkness until only the Heartstone and the circle remain. For an instant, silence reigns. Then cracks split the stone, golden fire leaking from within.
The heart. It's waking. The city remembers itself.
Did we do it? Is it over?
Child, are you...
As golden fire flares, the child collapses and the Heartstone erupts in a blinding dawn. The fate of Kareth and its heroes hangs suspended in the light.
Chapter 45. The Dawning and the Ashes.
The golden fire sweeps through the chamber, lifting the survivors into a vision of Kareth's past and possible futures. Streets appear, whole and ruined, laughter and sorrow echoing all at once.
I see it. Every memory, every hope, every loss, all at once.
Hold on. Remember who we are. Don't let the light take you.
The child floats in the center, motionless as the city's soul reshapes around them. The shadowed ember spirit, battered and fading, is pulled into the dawn's embrace. It faces fragments of its own sorrow, echoes of the pain that once fueled it.
Was I always only darkness? Or did I burn for something more?
All things change in the dawn. Even shadows must choose their place.
The spirit's form flickers. Will it fade or find a new purpose? The heartstone pulses, cracks sealing as the city's essence pours back in. The survivors are gently lowered to the ground, dazed but alive.
We're still here. By the gods, we're still here.
Lira, the child. Are they...
Please, wake up. Don't leave us now. Not after all this.
The child lies unmoving, bathed in dawnlight. A silence falls. The golden fire dims, leaving only the child's shallow breath echoing in the chamber. The prophet kneels, placing his hand over the child's heart.
Let the dawn be gentle. Let the city's hope return with you, child.
Please, come back to us.
The city's not whole without you, little one.
The child's fingers twitch, a single breath stirring the light. The fate of Kareth hangs in that fragile moment.
Chapter 46. A Flicker in the Dawn.
In the golden hush, the child's fingers twitch again. Their eyes flutter open, shimmering with a strange new light.
You're awake! Oh, thank the stars!
Lira, I dreamed of the city. I saw everything. And everyone.
Easy now. You're safe. We're all here.
Around them, the heart chamber glows with a gentle dawn. The survivors notice faint scars, shadows that linger in the heartstone's glow and in their own hearts. The shadowed ember spirit hovers at the chamber's edge, neither gone nor whole.
The city's brighter, but it's not healed. Not yet.
Am I still meant to linger here? Or am I only a memory now?
Even in dawn, night leaves its mark. Kareth's wounds need tending still.
The child gazes at the spirit, recognition and compassion in their eyes. The prophet stands, swaying, and lays a trembling hand on the heartstone. Its light pulses, but a flicker of darkness dances within.
The heart beats again, but the final wound festers. One last test awaits us before peace returns.
Then we face it, together, as always.
We've come too far to turn back now.
The heartstone's glow dims, casting long shadows across the chamber floor. The survivors gather close, the child's hand clasped in Lira's. The heartstone pulses between gold and shadow, the chamber's walls trembling with the city's unresolved fate.
I'm not afraid. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
We'll face it, side by side.
No more darkness. Not for Kareth. Not for any of us.
As the chamber shivers, a new shadow stirs deep within the heartstone, promising one last reckoning before dawn can truly break.
Chapter 47. The Last Shadow's Grasp.
The heartstone's glow dims, then fractures with a thunderous crack. Shadows spill forth, coiling around the survivors as the chamber trembles.
Shields up. Keep close. Don't let the dark separate us.
This is it. The final wound. The last shadow.
The spirit hovers at the edge, watching, its form wavering between light and shadow. The shadowed ember spirit steps forward, its eyes filled with regret and longing. The survivors realize it was once the heartstone's guardian, twisted by sorrow and loss.
I was made to protect, but pain turned me against what I loved.
All guardians bear wounds. Only forgiveness can heal what was broken.
You're part of Kareth too.
The spirit's form flickers, reaching out toward the child with a trembling hand. The heartstone pulses, casting a beam of light on the child. The air fills with voices, echoes of every soul ever touched by Kareth's magic.
If there is still darkness in me, I will face it. I want to heal. Not just for me, but for all of us.
You're braver than any of us, little one.
We stand with you. Always.
The chamber vibrates as the last shadow gathers, drawn to the child's courage. The child reaches for the spirit, offering forgiveness instead of fear. The shadow recoils, uncertain, then surges for a final, desperate grasp.
Can I be forgiven? Can I be whole again?
Yes. We forgive. We remember. And we heal. It begins and ends with forgiveness. Let the dawn rise.
The heartstone splits fully open, the last shadow rising like a storm. All of Kareth holds its breath as the final reckoning begins.
Chapter 48. The Dawn of Forgiveness.
The last shadow rises, swirling like a storm above the split heartstone. The spirit and the child stand at its center, light and darkness locked in struggle.
Stand together. Our hearts are stronger than any shadow.
No more fear. We face it, united.
Kareth's not lost as long as we remember.
The chamber trembles, stones falling as the last shadow lashes out. The child steps forward, arms open, and offers forgiveness to the spirit and the shadow. Light flows from their hands, weaving around the darkness.
I forgive you. We all do. You are part of us and we are part of you.
I remember. The warmth. The promise. I am not lost.
The city's heart beats anew.
The shadow wavers, drawn toward the light of forgiveness. One by one, Lira, Garen, Marrow, and the prophet step forward, each offering a cherished memory to the heartstone. The stone absorbs their gifts, glowing brighter with every sacrifice.
I give my first hope, the night I believed I could change.
I offer the day I first swore to protect Kareth.
My memory of laughter with old friends. Let it guide the city home.
My vision of the city's future. May it live on, even if I forget.
The heartstone blazes, wounds knitting, darkness shrinking to a single point. The last shadow, now small and trembling, is pulled into the heartstone's core. The spirit and the child join hands, their light shining as one. Magic, the same level. The last shadow, now small and trembling, is pulled into the heartstone's core. The spirit and the child join.
Will we truly heal at last?
We will. Together. No more forgetting. No more fear.
The dawn is coming. I can feel it.
As the heartstone's light engulfs the chamber, the city above stirs. But will Kareth awaken whole or forever changed?
Chapter 49. When the city breathes again.
The heartstone's light floods the chamber, dissolving the last shadow. The survivors feel their wounds, old and new, mend in the golden warmth.
I can feel it. The city's heartbeat, in me, in all of us.
We did it. We really did it.
By all the gods. Kareth breathes again.
Above, the city's stones and streets begin to pulse with new life. Memories shift within each survivor. Some cherished moments faded, new bonds forged in their place. The prophet gazes at the heartstone, uncertain but at peace.
I remember. Less than I did. But I feel more than I ever have.
My mother's laughter is gone, but the child's hope fills the space she left.
What we let go, we carry forward. Changed, but not lost.
The spirit stands beside the child, their forms haloed in dawn. Above ground, the city of Kareth stirs. Doors swing open, people blink into the new dawn, and the old wounds of frost and shadow begin to fade.
Look at them. The city lives. The city remembers.
We gave them another chance, That's all we ever hoped for.
And maybe, just maybe, we gave ourselves a chance too.
Kareth's towers gleam as sunlight washes away the last of the night. As the survivors gather, the Heartstone pulses once more. Each is granted a vision, a path not yet chosen, a promise not yet fulfilled. The child's eyes glow with knowledge only they can bear.
Kareth is safe. For now. But every dawn is a choice. Will we guard what we've won, or let it slip away?
The dawn is new, but so am I. Will you let me stay?
You're part of us, always. We face what comes together.
The chamber's light dims, the city breathes, and one last test waits in the coming day.
Chapter 50. A Promise at Sunrise.
The last shadows recede as dawn spills over Kareth's rooftops. The survivors emerge from the chamber, blinking in the gentle light.
I never thought I'd see Kareth like this, so whole, so alive.
This is what we fought for. Every scar, every sorrow led us here.
The city's ours to protect now. Let's not waste what we've won.
The city's heart beats strong, the streets filled with the sounds of new beginnings. Each survivor feels the ache of memories given up, but finds comfort in the bonds forged through struggle. The prophet and the spirit walk side by side, their burdens lightened by forgiveness.
The future is made in moments like these, when we choose each other over fear.
I will walk with you as guardian and friend for as long as Kareth stands.
Just don't expect me to sing any ancient hymns.
No hymns, just laughter, and maybe a story or two.
The city breathes and old wounds begin to heal. The child stands at the Heartstone's new resting place, surrounded by flowers and offerings from the city. Their eyes shine with the wisdom and hope of all Kareth.
I'm part of Kareth, and Kareth is part of me. I will remember for all of us, and help us remember what matters.
You've given us more than we ever hoped for, little one.
We'll stand by you. Whatever comes next, we'll face it together.
The Heartstone glows gently, a beacon for all to see. As the sun climbs, the survivors gather atop Kareth's highest tower, overlooking the city they saved. Together, they vow to protect the peace won through sacrifice.
This city stands because we chose hope over fear. Let's make sure it stays that way.
Every dawn is a promise, one we must keep for those who come after.
I will watch with you and carry the dawn in my heart.
For Kareth, for each other, always.
As the sun rises higher, the story of Kareth closes, not with an ending, but with a promise that light, unity, and hope will endure.